Hi Aquarius, this is your reading for September 2020. I hope you are doing well. So we've got here the cards and we're going to see what is coming through. So this is going to be for Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus sign Aquarians. And yes, we're going to see. So if you'd like to win a free reading with me, do check out the description box below since I do a giveaway every single month. If you would like to purchase a private paid reading, information will also be in the description box below as well. They're done within 24 to 48 hours. Last thing I want to mention is my intention bracelets are on Etsy. So I'm actually wearing a couple of them right here. I'm wearing a soulmate one and also a love bracelet as well. They are handmade, they're meditated with, they're sage, they're there to remove obstacles and challenges from different areas of your life, and yeah, they are pretty much on there, and very special as well because they are of course handmade. If you want to see how other people have seen results with them, do check out the Etsy store as well. There's the review section on there, also international shipping, and there's also embroidered cards which are hand embroidered, and they are well, they can be put under your pillow, wallet or your purse, and they have intentions also tied to them as well. So there's lots of different items on there. There's also teas and bracelets, necklaces, crystals, all sorts. So do check that out. All the information is in the description box below. So let's start with 3 romance angel oracle cards. There we go. Aquarius, let's see. Alright. Forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. Isn't that so true? We've also got here passion and chemistry as well, which is quite an interesting energy. There's definitely this energy between you and your soulmate where there's this attraction, and sometimes it can become a lot. And this forgiving and learning card, I think, is quite important because it's also to do with things like, past trauma, things from childhood that maybe you or your soulmate are also carrying, things that really need to be released and healed to allow this connection to become much stronger as well. Otherwise, what tends to happen is if someone is carrying a lot of trauma from their past, they're carrying a lot of guilt, they're carrying hurt, they're carrying, other baggage as well, it can be very difficult for this connection to progress and to flourish the way that it needs to. So there's definitely a lot of forgiving and learning that's happening. Perhaps you or your soulmate is going to therapy, perhaps they're seeking help, perhaps they're trying to work through the issues that they have got going on. This could also be family issues, family matters. It could be their inner child that they really have to sort of work on. There's a lot here, and what this essentially means, this is good, okay? It could mean that for some of you, you're taking space and time away from each other to work on yourselves, to allow the connection to be even stronger, or you're sort of, separating for a brief period of time. Well, I'm not saying, that in a necessarily a bad way. It could just be taking space away from each other so that, things can come together in a much stronger way. For those of you that are together though, this is something that you could just be working on, individually on yourselves and not having to separate. For some of you, there may be a period of that, but I'm not seeing that for everyone, so please don't worry, okay? Please don't worry, take this according to your situation and don't panic. That's what I just want to say. This is more so for those of you that have separated. That's the kind of energy that I'm seeing here. And, as you begin to heal and release the past, or perhaps for some of you who have been heartbroken over a soulmate, remember that when you go through heartbreak, you also start to, be more grateful for the little things in life, and you start to also think about like, wow, there's so much more in life that, matters as well, and it's that sense of you experiencing more love in so many different other forms as well. So forgiving and learning here is a really strong energy and a strong message here of lessons being learnt, of things that perhaps you felt really tied to. A lot of those things also just sort of coming together in a very natural way as well. And I think that this is quite important because with soulmate energies, spiritual connections, the more sort of baggage there is, these things have to be worked through for the connection to then be enjoyable, for the connection to come through, and for you to also feel supported on the other side. Otherwise, if you're in a connection with someone who has so much to work through, you'll never feel necessarily the most appreciated, or you'll never feel like the other person's putting 100% like you would like them to do so. So it's very important they work through this. or you work through this, or both of you work through this. You've got chemistry here, there's a strong magnetic attraction here. Sometimes love is not enough, you know, sometimes these things have to be worked through in order for things to come together even stronger. You may feel like, wow, there's this amazing connection, but also, you know, below the belt, you know, has to be maturity, there has to be the ability to work through difficult situations and get through those sort of challenges as well. You've also got passion as well, so you've got to allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. Okay, so this energy here is quite significant because this energy is, you know, really showing you that there is a very strong connection here, but perhaps there are some things that sort of, you know, that are getting healed, that are necessary for the connection to uplift to the next level. So, you know, this healing and this sort of releasing energy is actually helping the connection more than it is taking away from it. Okay, so just want to mention that. You've got here the Chariot. See, there's forward movement happening, there's growth happening, there's progression happening. So even though you may feel like it's a setback, sometimes a reroute or a reroute, as they say in certain countries, because some say route and some say route, can actually be so much more progressive. Also, there can be shortcuts that can be taken. You know, sometimes a reroute is better for you. Sometimes it's much stronger for you. Trust the direction that the Chariot is going in regards to this particular connection. Trust. You've got those two Sphinx there as well, okay, that represent the yin and the yang energy, which, by the way, you've got there. You've also got the sort of red and the blue that's being draped around these two people, which represent like a magnet, you know, the red and the blue, they attract. You've got the Star card, which is your energy. Okay, so this again is about healing, releasing, letting go. That's helping. It's helping a ton in this connection. Perhaps you're really holding on to this person so much to the point where it's blocking this person from coming in. That's also a thing that can be happening as well. When you really put energy and focus into yourself, things start to come together. Ace of Pentacles here as well. Right, Ace of Pentacles here shows that there's something really strong in this connection that will come together once there is this forgiving, learning, healing, releasing energy. Perhaps there's something in this connection that happened in the past and you're just unable to move past it. I do feel that moving past it is really what's going to allow this connection to come again, or come through again much, much stronger. Three of Pentacles, teamwork and collaboration. You know, working through these issues together or working through them separately is what really allows things to come together. Basically, things are coming together, all right? Things are coming together. That's the message of this reading. There you go, Ten of Cups. As you can see, things are coming together. Page of Swords. This is also about, you know, trying to work through these issues, trying to communicate. Communication is such a large part of any connection, but first and foremost, working through issues is important so that they can, you know, sometimes people are not very good at communication and they have to sort of learn through that. So, you know, it's just something to mention. But basically with this sort of sword energy, which is also air energy, it's coming together. That's what we sort of just have to focus on right now, I think, is that things are coming together. It may feel really frustrating, it may feel really challenging, it may feel really just upsetting, frustrating, chaotic, but things are coming together. Four of Wands, divine timing. So again, this is, you know, your angels also trying to help in the background. The universe is trying to help. They're trying to get this person in a much better shape, mentally, emotionally, and physically, so that things can come together. You've got the Knight of Cups, Seven of Wands, High Priestess. Typical. Okay, there we go. Okay, I'm just going to take the top card. Well, actually, let's take both because I've seen them. And also, you got the King of Swords, which is kind of your energy as well, right? So this is about putting yourself in a place of power. It's also about communication coming through as well. So I definitely see that there is some communication that will definitely come through, which I think is quite a strong vibe, strong energy. There are definitely some challenges here, which we see with the Forgiving and Learning card. These will be worked through. The High Priestess is again about working through these issues and just trying to do the best that you can. Perhaps, you know, you want to go to a therapist, or perhaps, again, they're going to a therapist. Perhaps this is just, you know, trying to work through those issues by yourself. The High Priestess here is really about taking care of yourself spiritually as well. So perhaps meditation, yoga, journaling, trying to pinpoint your feelings and your thoughts, not suppressing them, can really help as well. The Knight of Cups here shows them coming towards you. So all in all, this healing, releasing is actually bringing everything together. It's coming together. All right, so Aquarius, this is your reading for September 2020. I hope it helped. If this reading resonated with you, let me know in the comment section below. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to my channel as well. All the information for everything is in the description box below, and do take care. Bye.